Well, I hope you don't mind if I lower my mask. I think you're all far enough away from me that I won't catch anything from you. And hopefully you won't catch anything from me. In any case, I came here in January 1964 to develop a mission parish for the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America in North Beach, which at that time was just before the topless movement started. Now, the night ministry actually began in 1962 as a group of pastors got together to take a look at the city at night to find out what happens after the sun goes down. The result, at that particular time, all of the denominations, the Protestant denominations at least, were taking a look at the inner city and saying, how can we minister in the inner city when the white flight is all taking place going to the suburbs? The result was that they appointed then, each major denomination appointed an individual to be a representative here in the city. And out of that group of clergy came the night ministry. It was originally attached to the San Francisco Council of Churches as they were the fiscal agent for the night ministry itself. So they got together and got the idea in 62. In 1963, they enlisted some 10 different clergy to go out on the streets at night and find out what happened after dark. That resulted then in, as Joe said, calling the Reverend Don Stewart, who was the United Church of Christ minister from Lincoln, Nebraska, to come and be the first night minister. The first night on the street, Don and I went out together because he needed someone who was going to replace him on his nights off. So I was the first assistant night minister, and we went out together on that first night. The city was quite different then than it is now. And of course, we're in the midst of a remarkable change which will influence us in the days to come. But the one thing about the night ministry is that as each generation came and went, the night ministry changed its ministry itself as well as its policy to relate to those new conditions. The night ministry was then, at that particular time, responding to serious crises which were happening on the street. So we were directly involved in all of these movements, either by participating in the march or counseling people that were on the streets or called in at that time. It was also a time when the Vietnam veterans were coming back to the city. And the result was that there are a number of individuals who were highly suicidal. So you put all that together in one package, and the night ministry had plenty to do in terms of counseling on the streets as well as counseling on the phone. If you remember 1964, which is when this night ministry first hit the streets, it was right at the time when a few months later in January, the whole topless event started in North Beach. It's also the time when I can't say gay liberation movement started, but essentially it's a time when the California Hall incident took place, which changed the whole way that the police department reacted and related to the gay community here in San Francisco. It was a time for the feminist movement that also happened during those same years. And of course, the free speech movement in Berkeley was happening within those 2 or 3 year periods. Overlaid on all of this was the Summer of Love in 1967 to 1969. So the city was quite active, the streets were full of people, and and it was a whole different world than it is today. When you walk out on those streets now, it looks pretty lonesome. As a result, I was developing a mission parish in North Beach, as I said, but also became quite active not only in terms of the San Francisco night ministry by being on the streets 2 nights a week, and as well as marching up and down Market Street for the feminist movement, the gay movement. Everything was moving in those times.
And we went to the mall.
So